What is going on, guys? My name is Peter Roberts. If we have not yet met, it is great to have you here. And as you can see behind me, it's a little dorm. I'm running an eBay business out of my college dorm. I'm currently a full-time student, but my desire as a part-time eBay seller has been incredible and has done very well for me. So in this video today, we're going to break down how much I made this week on eBay. This week, I wanted to make this video because it's about average on how much I can make a week selling on eBay. And keep in mind, I'm only putting 5 to 10 hours in maybe as a part-time reseller. And a little bit about me, I'm running about 150 to almost 200 listings on my eBay store. So it's a super small eBay store, but it's very profitable. Some of the things that I'm going to go into in this video is exactly what I picked up and what sold for me. We're going to show it right here, and I'll show you guys exactly how I got to this number, but more importantly, a little bit about my strategy so you can start making money yourself as a part-time eBay seller if you're interested. One thing that I do in these when I get to the thrift stores to flip, that is my model. I look for items that are going to make me at least $10 of profit. Running the eBay business out of my dorm, a little difficult. I can't have a lot of listings. I wish I could scale 500 to 600 listings, but I'm become very smart and efficient with what I pick up at the thrift, and I try to have a very fast turnover rate. So that's kind of my little thrift strategy. I'm right into the close, so there's a lot of opportunity in the thrift stores, but I want to break down exactly what sold and more importantly get to the number of how I made this week. I'm very happy with it. I keep my expenses low here in college, so I'm still able to save money and also make money and then reinvest it back into more inventory to continue sales. One thing I do is try to take a little bit out of the business so I can continue to buy inventory, find better things to sell, which only spirals down and it leads me to a lot more sales even through the slow season. So without further ado, we're going to break down what I sold this week, how I got there, and more importantly, just some great items for yourself to look out for if you're in the thrift. We don't know exactly what to buy because that seems like to be the number one question is, what do you buy on thrift? How do I even make $100 on thrift stores? Like, if you have any of these items laying around your house, I'd say list them now. If you don't use them, you can start selling those now. Get learning. I remember when I first started out about a year ago, I didn't know what to sell, but I kind of found myself selling things that I had in my house. That's what kind of got me going. And once I realized that people do buy used things and that there's a market for almost everything, I really was invested in this eBay journey, and that's when I started spending my own money to make money. So basically the goal of this whole little part-time thrift as me going out to the thrift stores is that if I have a $10 bill and I go into a thrift, I'm looking to turn that into 20, 30, and it's so possible going to the thrift store. So I'm going to show you guys some of the items that I picked up and how much I bought them for. I'll just kind of give you a little rundown, and here's exactly what they sold. So I'm going to go from February 2nd to today, which is February 9th, a 7-day, so a whole week. Let's see what I did. Again, pretty solid week. So right here is this first St. Louis Blues jersey. As you guys can see, I sold this about the day, I think the day of. I picked this jersey up for $23, and I was willing to flip it really fast, so I sold it for $29, and the buyer paid not $29, $93, and the buyer paid shipping. So these new with tags jerseys are going to sell fast for you. If you can find anything new with tags, usually a solid find. Look it up, check the comps, but this sold immediately basically, and this stuff like this is always found in the thrift. So quick $70 profit on this guy. And then secondly, here's a woman's Reebok little what is that, full zip hoodie. I picked this up for about $3 or $4, I believe, at a Salvation Army a while ago back at home, but I moved all my stuff here at college, and this finally sold for me for $14. I did take a best offer because not the hottest brand. I kind of one of those learning lessons. I took a gamble on this brand, but going forward, I probably will only pick up shoes and not this type of item, but still sold and still was able to make a little bit of money here. And then a brand that does amazing here, Vineyard Vines woman's 1/4 zip polo, crew neck type thing. Not crew neck, we all have these pullovers. This sold for $24.50 plus shipping. I think I picked this up for like $6 or $7 at a local thrift around here. So Vineyard Vines, if you can see it, at a very reasonable price, I'd say almost always pick it up. Check the condition, make sure it's good, and check the comps. One thing about Vineyard Vines is that the colors do matter. So the more vibrant and bright colors seem to sell faster than like a stale white. So keep that in mind, and you'll see those items selling for you. Vineyard Vines, we all know it, usually very hot on eBay. And then here we are with the Morel. Familiar with the shoe products, but kind of a low-key brand. If you can pick these up, I say go for it. I think this one sold for 40 here. But a great item. It's a wool. Anything wool usually does great on eBay, and just picked it up for like $6 or $7, I believe. So was willing to pick that up, tested it out, and it sold about a month. So sometimes you do have to hold some inventory, but overall was able to complete that sale this week. So a great find here. And then a vintage little Levi's trucker denim. Denim is one of my favorite things to find. Not only does it stick out in the thrift, it does seem to sell pretty well. If you can find like a solid size, like I'd say only pick up mediums or large, extra large. Try not to do mediums because the margin is not as good, but large, extra large will sell better than the smaller sizes. Kind of goes for all clothing, but denim in particularly, I see that as being an issue and something that I look forward into the thrift. So $29.95, I believe I picked this up for like $6 or $7 again, and then the buyer pays shipping. So great little purchase on that. And then here is a Woolrich brand parka jacket. I'm not really familiar with this brand, but I've been getting a lot more of it in the thrift because this had a lot of interest immediately as I posted it, and it finally sold after 2 weeks. On my eBay store for 28 plus $8.25 shipping. So a great little brand, like more vintage Woolrich, and any like flannel lined items usually do great as clothing items. So I always look out for that. If there's like flannel on the interior, usually comps will reveal some solid info about it, and I'll always pick it up. So Woolrich, check it out. Kind of a low-key brand if you've never heard of it. Again, here's another little Vineyard Vine piece, the 1/4 zip striped little sweater. Like I said, something that stands out with Vineyard Vine will usually do better. Pick this guy up for about $6 or $7. Again, that's kind of my price range when I'm in the thrift, $6 or $7. Anything a little over, like stuff like that jersey, is something I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna definitely get a good positive ROI on that investment if I'm paying up for it. So just kind of keep that in mind, like have a price range so you're not overpaying for items, and sometimes you're gonna have to not buy certain items because it's not worth the shipping costs and fees and all that. So here it is, 33. I picked up for like 6 or 7, so another quality profit item on this. And then this finally sold this week, which was awesome. Check this out. I picked this up back at home a few months ago for $15 at Salvation Army. A great find, man. It was also right in the jacket section. The San Antonio satin pullover jacket, snap button, absolutely rare piece. I had it listed like 300, but I was kind of sitting on it, and I was like, this guy seems interested. He was from San Antonio, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it to him for $210 plus free shipping with $15. Which I paid for it. You can't beat that. So this one kind of made my week a little bit better and kind of got me rolling. So excited for the next week because I always seem to have like one of these like bigger items sell during my weeks. Like I have items that are listed for 150, 200, 300, and at least one of those usually does come up being sold during that week, which is also exciting and makes it more eventful when I see those sales coming in. And then here it is with these Vans off the wall, size 10. Picked these up at the Salvation Army, half off, I believe $7 too for shoes, and $29 plus shipping. So great find here. Shoes are kind of something I'm getting into, and I bought these half off, so I knew they'd probably sell. Vans, I appreciate you, and they do sell pretty well. And then if you guys watched my last video, I picked these up in the last thrift. I paid $6, I believe, for them, 6 or 3, something like that. They just sold like the next day, yesterday, I believe. Yeah, yesterday for 26 plus free shipping. I'll be paying for that, but you can see $20. Like it's a solid profit on these shoes. And then today, for me being at home, I didn't bring all my stuff that I had, so my dad had to come bring it up at college here, and I forgot this at the house. So this was in my inventory stash that I never really sold. This was listed for about a year. I picked this up for $1 at a local yard sale back last summer. So $19 plus I paid for shipping. And then here we are with an Affliction. Great brand if you can find it in the thrift. I picked this up for like $2 or $3, and it sold about 3-4 weeks for $14 plus shipping. Shipping cost was like $2 or $3, but still wanted to make the sale on that. Wasn't the best Affliction I've ever picked up, so I'm willing to kind of take a small little loss, but still make some money and just get it out for the inventory. And I picked this up in the last store. Same with the dude shoes. These sold fast. I paid $4 or $5 for this. Southern Comfort, great brand. If you ever see it, usually pick it up. This great Bay Hill XL, red and blue striped Southern Comfort for $22.50, and the customer paid shipping. So great find. That's kind of what ended my night here. So Sundays always seem to be like a great day for me to maximize my most sales. I seem like they always come in the heaviest. So with all this being done, guess how much you think it is? 3, 4, 5, 600. Now, I did the math. It is $583.90 is the total sales price on all the items that I sold this week. So if you're just a part-time flipper, if you're just out there like me, just trying to make some income to support my living here at college, eBay is not dead. There's so much opportunity, and $600 a week is not bad at all for sales on eBay, compared to doing not that much work. It's gonna pay off, and the hardest thing I would stress is getting the inventory, but it's all fun for me. I really love going out there, sourcing, listing, and making time. So if you want to start earning some income, go out to the thrift stores. You want to make like an extra $200-300. Imagine what you could do with that. Go out to the thrift. There's opportunity for you to be made. Learn it. It's not as hard. Follow my videos, guys. I would love to teach you individually and just let you know how I'm doing it at college here, and couldn't stress that more people should be taking this method up, because start working for yourself, guys. Like, I just love this method, and I can preach it to the world. So that's how I did monthly. That's how it usually goes, 500 to 600 range. Looking to scale that up. So as more videos come up, my goals are increasing. I remember I started out like $100 a week, and then 200, then 300. Then I started buying more. It's all about learning the process, scaling the systems, spending more time, and dedicating yourself to actually listing and posting, and then dealing with the sales and just getting it done. So that's how I did. Let me know how you guys are doing. Leave a comment below. If we have not liked or subscribed to this channel, please go for that. I love to connect and hear what you guys have to say. But go out there and start learning. I hope you guys take some initiative in this action and start making some money for yourself. So that's how we do it here at this college little dorm. As you can see, I got some stuff. I have all my inventory underneath my bed. Like, it's that simple, and some out in the closet. But that's how I run my eBay business from college dorm. We're making pretty great sales, so that's how we're doing it. Thanks again. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. We out.